Welcome, everybody. This is the Nerd and Weeb podcast. We're just waiting for Mr. Don. This episode is going to be, will Don become a Weeb? Who knows? We don't know where he is. He is somewhere. I see his arm. He's dancing. There he is. Oh, gosh. What's up?
Made my dog bark. What's up? What's up?
So,
Always gotta make an entrance.
always got to make an entrance.
Always.
So, yeah, this is the real question. Are you going to become a Weeb? Hey, yo, what's up, Pirate Doll?
You know, I could be. I gotta get my things figured out.
That's a could be. I like it.
Could be. I could be.
Also, I just realized I read that message as AO, but it's ahoy because
Ahoy.
she's the captain.
I have gotten to him.
Oh. All right, so we started watching Mob Psycho 100. Now, we're gonna start off with the intro. What did you think of the intro of the those episodes?
The intro.
If you had to rate it from a 1 out of 10.
It was. Are you talking about like the intro of every episode?
Like the like the song and like the whole title thing. So like design wise, the song and just how it's all edited for each episode's intro.
I gotcha. I also just got my
I see.
thing all figured out. Nice. I don't know why my let me restart this real quick. Hold on. Let me make sure it's all working all properly.
Also, Reaper has redeemed Show Me Custom Lightsaber.
Yeah, I was just making sure everything is all working and that I could see that and all everything. So this is the custom lightsaber.
It's very sexy.
I have multiples, but this is the one that's easily accessible. So there's that. Can't not turn it on, right?
I know, right?
Let me make it sound better for you guys.
Since you got your custom one, we're gonna give a buy one get one free.
Buy one I can't.
Right? We are nerds, and slowly we are both gonna become weebs at the same time.
See, so here's the thing, though. Back to that original question. The anime that you showed me, right?
Yep.
Mob Psycho 100. It's not. It's good. It's good.
Mhm.
I'll give it that. It's good. But I don't see myself becoming like a full-on weeb, you know?
That's fair.
Like delving into the world of anime. Like there's certain animes that I'll probably check out and watch after being shown Mob Psycho, but
it's like we did start, like while we were kind of waiting until it hit 5 o'clock. We're also looking into Hell's Paradise. What did you think of that one? I know you're kind of getting your setup all going, and that was kind of playing in the background. It wasn't really what the direction of what this episode is, but I figured it's still anime, and wasn't sure what you'd think of it.
This is very interesting.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's a very vast difference between the two animes.
Yeah, one's dark and one is kind of like lighter tone.
Yeah, because in one of them, Mob Psycho, you're fighting evil, perhaps. Let me turn that off because that's gonna get annoying real quick.
It sounded like a very sparkling moment when that thing went off.
It's my ring doorbell. Yeah. All right, that should not bother us anymore. Sorry about that, guys. But so you take the beginning or like the first episode of Mob versus just a snippet of the first episode that we had watched, like you said, while we were setting up and everything. Drastic difference in the emotion and in the setting.
That's the wonderful thing about anime is you could watch one show and it still be cool and still be badass, but its vibe is so much different from like Hell's Paradise that we started to watch, or like My Hero Academia, and then Bleach, and then Naruto, like the classic like original 3.
I don't think I have sound alerts on for this scene. Sorry.
Oh yes.
About that, Reaper. To minimize any trollage during the podcast.
That's true.
Sorry.
We have to keep it little. Little tamed.
Semi-professional.
Little bit.
I know I
We're
came
like
in hot with that intro.
we're
but
like 2% professional here.
1%,
One-
like a 0.1.
Maybe like a 0.5.
Gotta treat it. It's like nerds have Shaggy's powers. Okay, just like gotta use 1.1% of their power.
Like right on, dude.
I will say that, you know, delving into other animes, it won't be too hard. Now that I've seen consistent episodes of Mob and
Hell's Paradise.
with the well, not, I mean, I don't really count that because we had barely got
Yeah, we like scratched the surface of that. We kind of got like that. Like you haven't even, there's other other stuff that has happened in that episode that you haven't seen yet, and so like I'm kind of excited to see your reaction on it, because like that other half that we got to will probably be your deciding factor if you want to like, to kind of make you be like, I want to see this, or like, okay, it's not that bad.
Do a push-up.
Reaper is like determined.
I got you on 5 push-ups. 5 of them. I won't even do a single one. I'll do 5.
5. We can't even see him do the push-ups, so we don't even know if he's actually doing it. He's probably just lying on the ground.
Motherfucker.
Proper push-up. 1, 2.
That's not even proper. It's on a mattress.
That's fine. 2.5. 3. 3.5. 3.25. 5. 7.
I've done 10 now.
Not bad. It's not bad at all.
Okay. So, anime. I do like the moral of the anime stories from what I've seen, or at least the few that I have watched snippets of, and especially with Mob, because I believe that is the longest running anime that I've seen, or like the most episodes I've seen, I guess, of a single anime.
Okay. I'm gonna say longest running. You clearly haven't seen One Piece.
Law and Order SVU, obviously.
Okay.
But I like the premise of most of the stories are like, just, you know, some kid who doesn't know his potential, you know what I mean, or just some ordinary guy, right? And then he's like comes into a predicament, you know, and rises up to be this fucking super ultimate badass legend.
Yeah, and like
That's
he
cool.
doesn't even like try and do it. Like he's not trying to be that badass.
Right. I love good old Hercules stories, man.
Yeah. Is there any particular anime that you've heard of that are kind of something that's on a list that you would want to try out?
I definitely want to see the what was it called? I think it was Blue Exorcist, something along
Blue
those
Exorcist?
lines. I believe that's what
Or
it is.
was it Alexa,
Full Metal
stop.
Alchemy.
Why are you listening to me?
Good job.
Because I remember you mentioning Full Metal Alchemist. So was it Full Metal Alchemist or Blue Exorcist? Because those are two different. Blue Exorcist is basically about, okay, because I know Blue Exorcist, I love it, and they're rebooting it actually.
The bigger ones that were on Netflix years back.
Yes.
They might still be on Netflix.
I think they should be. That's actually where I saw Blue Exorcist, and then eventually I watched it on Funimation.
Pushed to me.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, Blue Exorcist is basically, think Devil May Cry, but anime, and they're kids, because it's two sons. They're sons of the devil, and one of them has powers, one of them doesn't, kind of. And he relies on guns. He's more of the badass. And then the one that has powers, he gets powers once he holds this sword. I forgot exactly what the sword is, but I have it in on my side collection here. I have shown you before.
I love my swords. You know,
Swords are pretty good. I will pull it out.
Sword right
Here. It's like caught in between R2D2 and Mando. But yeah, so this is the sword. Every time he holds it, or like, sorry, not when he holds it, but when he unsheaths it, then he gets basically devil horns and a tail, and it's kind of like covered in blue fire. And he works for this exorcism organization school, and they're pretty much hunting down devils and demons, and exorcising them. And it's really cool, but the only problem I had with that anime, and it's also the reason it's being rebooted recently, either rebooted or they're doing another season, is they went ahead of the manga and they created their own ending. So season 1 is like one whole story. The beginning of it was with the manga, and then once I got to like episode 17, the part that they continued was their own version of what would happen. And so season 2 is kind of like what actually happened once they caught up with the manga. So you kind of have to watch the season 17 and then watch season 2. It's really weird. That is my only problem with Blue Exorcist. Other than that, it's a fantastic anime, and I'm excited to see it be rebooted.
That is interesting. I didn't know about it being rebooted or anything like
Yeah,
that.
it was announced, I believe, a couple months ago. They just kind of like posted up a picture of Blue Exorcist, and then it said something under it, and like everyone like looked at it and like, don't be playing with us. Like, we're ready.
It would be very interesting to see. Like, I had only seen bits and pieces, so I couldn't even really say what I've seen from Blue Exorcist, but it seemed like a pretty interesting storyline. And it's very similar to Mob, where you're exercising demons or, that kind of thing along the paranormal side of anime, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's pretty sick.
And like my favorite anime always, well, okay. At the time it was my favorite anime. Now it's more of my favorite manga, but Tokyo Ghoul. Absolutely love it. I've did my whole Twitch of it, like around Tokyo Ghoul and Kaneki. But at the same time, it was kind of like not even close to the manga. I started reading the manga after like 2 years of me rewatching the Tokyo Ghoul series. And then I'm like looking at the volume 1, I'm like, that wasn't in the anime. That wasn't either. This doesn't happen until like 10 episodes later. And so it's weird how they reorganized how everything is. So that's when it's hard for you're a manga reader and then you watch anime. So I think it's nice for you that you haven't really read manga and you're hopping into these shows and you can appreciate them for what they are.
Manga. Yeah, I was like, with respect, if I have to watch a video on how to read the story, I'm not gonna read it.
True.
I have these books, okay, right here. I don't. My finger.
We see some books. We see books under Vader.
I was about to say it's under my wax burner, so that shows how much I read in general. Those are the books I like. Those are the books that I actually spent money on because I knew I'd read them at some point. The Art of War is actually in there somewhere.
Art of War.
The Art of War, yes.
Why are you reading The Art of War, sir?
Because it's very interesting, and I mentioned. Okay, so like we're on the anime subject, but if you must know, I'm a history buff.
I mean, like, we don't have to always talk about anime. We can talk about other things. We're not stuck in this one thing.
True.
Well, if you want to talk about something else, we can talk about something else.
That is a big difference, though. That's jumping across a pond. Big.
Yeah. I mean, like, we're talking about anime, and I'm the weeb of this group, and I'm wearing a Miles Morales sweater.
And I have.
Which, by the way, I totally saw today on TikTok and told this man that when we were supposed to watch anime, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to Hot Topic and I'm buying this sweater. Literally saw the video and I booked it out of the house to go and look for this thing.
This is true, folks. He literally sent me the TikTok and said, I'll be right back. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I came back and he's like, look what I got.
$80 later. I looked at the price tag and I'm like, but I want it. Oh, now I just need to get the mask, and then I can go to Fan Expo with this thing.
There you go.
I'm probably still gonna go to Fan Expo with this thing, because like the white stripe, and like look, I got the back piece too.
I have a proposition for you. Okay, instead of spending like $50 on a mask, right?
Oh, it's like
You should spend
$200.
Well, you should spend $300 on a 3D printing machine and then make your own.
That's a lot of work.
I know.
I already have one 3D printed helmet headpiece. I don't need anything else. And like, this thing was already a lot to do. This was so much work. Like, the pieces on this, where is it? So it's like 1, 2, 3. Wait, not even. 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. Yeah, 4, 5, 6.
It's just bigger Legos.
And that's one half. Oh, sorry, 7.
Legos.
Bigger Legos, and you gotta.
It's in between Legos and construction. Okay.
For all you audio listeners, I just was talking about the Mandalorian helmet. That way, you're not thinking I'm just counting numbers.
I mean,
I could be Rain Man. Who knows? Don't be looking at me like that.
No, yeah, that's very interesting.
Don't be judging me. I could be smart. I think. Probably about like maybe 5 out of 10. I could be smart.
As Mr. What's his face said, because I'm not smart, right? I think, therefore, I am.
SMRT, smart. Just forget about the A.
SMRT,
smart.
Man, I don't know what other animes there are. So like, I know there's Dragon Ball, right?
Yes.
There's that whole.
If you want to see just mindless fighting, Dragon Ball would be the show to watch.
Dragon Ball was like, so I'll take back what I said earlier on Mob being the one that I'd seen more episodes of, because I did forget for a brief moment. Me and my old roommates watched Dragon Ball Z. I also
feel like Dragon Ball Z was a show that a lot of people in that generation have at least seen a couple episodes of. Like, you don't have to love the show or anything, but you've at least seen some episodes of it. Side note, this is when I know I'm really Italian, is when I'm talking so much with my hands. I'm going like this a lot, or like this. It's the Italian in me. Sorry, the Trinidad is just like hiding right now. It's like the Italian's coming out.
You don't even need to be Italian. You could just be ADHD.
That's true. But
I talk with my hands a lot.
But yeah, like, I grew up with Dragon Ball Z. I stopped watching it after a while, and then got back into it once they kind of did like Dragon Ball GT, and then same thing, forgot about it, came back when Dragon Ball Super came out. In terms of other anime to watch, I think Full Metal Alchemist would be a good one to go through. I still haven't started it myself, but I hear so many good things about it. Bleach and One Piece, it's homework. Those shows, it's homework. Same with Naruto. As like amazing as those shows are, like, I started watching Naruto and I'm on episode, I want to say 600, and like I've been working on that for a while. And then everyone's like, go watch One Piece, watch One Piece. I'm like, I don't have the mental energy to watch 1,000 episodes and it's still airing. At least Naruto's done.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's just, and I'm gonna say I've never been a fan of Naruto or anything like that.
So you just see when I wear this headband and you're just like, look at this stupid Naruto fan.
I'm just like, why did he put aluminum on his head?
Listen, okay, it's a smart idea, because when you throw in a kunai, it's like ping, and instead of getting hit in the head, you get hit by this thing, so it's like ping, like this. Like, see, watch, a penguin comes flying at you in the face, a squishmallow penguin, and you're protected. I just broke Don.
No, I wish I was in my server. Damn it, I would have played the crickets.
Do I need to bring back the judgmental Shadow the Hedgehog? Rude. I feel like this is just going to be my judgmental Shadow the Hedgehog. Anytime you do something like questionable, I'm just like,
that's fine, because
yeah, I know you got your crickets.
I always have the eye staring at you. Yeah, the eye staring at me, being judgmental, anyways.
That's true. It's being judgmental that you don't know anime a lot.
See, and that might be true.
It might be.
That might be true. But
It's a huge but. And I cannot lie.
She's very skinny.
You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a rum thing in your face, you get sprung. You pull up tough and you know that butt was stuck.
I was about to say, I don't know the lyrics, otherwise I would have finished
I could keep going.
I'm just gonna dance and snap for you, buddy. Go off, BaZz. Oh my god.
But no, and then, oh shit, there goes my chair.
Brother, see, that's why you need to.
I hate this chair because I hang. Oh no, it's forever. It's forever shrunk like this. Yep, that's it.
That's what you get when you get too excited about anime.
You know,
okay?
Sometimes it just happens.
Anime powers just harness and break a chair.
Yeah, it's my problem is like my foot. The chair's like this. This is my foot. I'm just like, beep, and I move my feet like that. Or there we go, like that. And I click the button, and it's go. Whoosh. I'm moving everything. There's so many cords everywhere.
My chair's actually broken right now. I can't adjust it at all. I need a new secret lab chair.
Yeah. Well, and so back to anime.
Right.
The problem is for me is, or not the problem, but the one thing I like is short anime. You watch an anime, it's like 20, 25, maybe 30 episodes, and
that's pretty long.
It's just it's just one season, and then that's it. It's done. They're like one short. It's like one thing I would recommend for you to watch on your own would be Death Note. The anime series, not the movie. I swear, if you put the movie on, this podcast is over. Puts the movie on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the Death Note movie? Let's see. Oh, I remember that one. Yeah, that was the. Yeah, that's the 13 reasons. No, that's not right. I don't watch shows. I play games, guys.
Judgmental shadow.
Like I said, I don't watch shows. I play games, guys.
What's up, Revive Sandwich? How you doing?
Sandwich, bro. It's Sandwich.
Revive Sandwich. Yeah, that's Sandwich, right?
Sammy, yeah.
Sandwich.
That's my dog.
But yes, I would highly recommend watching Death Note. It's a fantastic story, and it's such a good anime. A dark anime to get new anime.
And said, this is your 13th reason.
This is your 13th reason why you should watch anime and why you should become a weeb. But no,
slow it down.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna make it happen. There's gonna be a part 2 of this, and we're gonna do it. I don't know why I'm changing my accent because I'm Canadian, but for some reason we're going Southern or whatever kind of accent this is.
That's
That's a BaZz.
That's pretty South, man. Because like South for you would still be like New York.
Yeah. But yes, it's a good dark anime to kind of get newcomers into it, and it's just one season, and you finish the season, the story's done, and it's just good. Went Southern because he knew I hopped in the chat right then.
He's not even Southern though.
No, this is Lord Law.
Oh, okay, I got you. I was like, I thought Sammy said that. I was like,
I'm sorry, Lord Law.
Okay, gotcha.
I had to.
What's up, Law? How you doing, Lord?
Yep.
Lord of the Sith?
I get even that accent though. Perfect. I just tapped into everybody's accents in that one go. But
that's an all-inclusive thing.
Lord Law, I know you watch some anime. What would you say? And Sandwich, if you watch anime as well, what would you say is an anime that Don should watch? Like, what would you recommend for him to watch?
That I could like openly open up a browser and get into it, because that's mainly my thing, right? Is that like Star Wars or anything like with a historical, you know what I mean, background, like Vikings, the
Yeah,
Viking series on Netflix.
great.
Fucking that's fire. I need to catch up. Anyway,
So
that like shows like that, it's easy for me to get into. 'Cause that's a natural interest, you know.
yes.
And there's some like that's why Mob was so easy for me to get into. I feel like because I was interested with the name, and then it took me into like a whole other path.
Yeah, it
of,
was
like,
not even
paranormal,
close to what
psychic.
Mob would
I
actually be.
figured, oh yeah, I figured it was gonna be like that. I was like, watch this not be a single thing about mobsters or even the Yakuza, because I was like, oh, you know, yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah,
we've got
yeah.
Sandwich saying definitely Death Note first. And then we've got Lord Law saying my recommendation for Dawn is to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That is the greatest of all, and everyone knows it.
Did just say that? Yeah, start with Death Note. All right. Okay, since Death Note has been so far up on the recommendations, I'll try that one and Blue Exorcist on my own, because Blue Exorcist I feel like I would be able to get into by myself. I already had knowledge about that before
Yeah.
any of this, you know. So
If you want, we can
I guess I
also
have
do Full Metal. Because I know Full Metal isn't on Netflix, but I have it on Crunchyroll, and I haven't seen it myself, so that's kind of a nice like we could both watch that together.
we'll do a whole episode just based on Full Metal Alchemist.
We could, yeah, we could do another episode of that.
Future episodes.
Yes, so many future episodes. And also everybody stay tuned for the end of this episode. We will be giving us a announcement of what our next episode is. I'm quite excited
I'm not
for
gonna
it.
turn into a hermit anymore. That was weird. No, carry on.
BaZz, have you not seen Full Metal Alchemist? What the hell? I know. It is on my Crunchyroll list, and it's been on my Funimation list.
He's the weed.
Listen,
guys.
listen here, okay?
No, I'm a clout. I'm gonna give you clout.
I like how we're both pointing to where we actually are in the thing, but like you're here for me.
We're both pointing like,
and like I know
wipers, bro.
You're here on my screen or on your screen. But yes, I'm sorry, Lord Law. It is on my list, and I've been meaning to watch it. It does intrigue me. But this will be a reason for me to watch it. We can even do on like when we start to watch these episodes, Dawn. We can probably put an announcement on our podcast Discord and have like an anime night. We can watch Full Metal Alchemist from the beginning. We'll be watching it in subbed because Mr. Don loves the sub. I don't mind the sub or the dub.
Oh, yeah,
I'm good either way.
You gotta do it properly, okay?
Yeah.
Like I was doing with the Ghost of Tsushima gameplay. English is a little weird when you put it into that perspective.
It depends on the anime, to be honest. Like it can be good, it can be terrible. Personally, there are some anime I refuse to watch in English dubbed. Inuyasha, I've watched dubbed. I loved Inuyasha.
I didn't like the dub of Dragon Ball. We all, me and my old roommates, watched the subtitled version of Dragon Ball.
You want to know a really bad one in dub? Chainsaw Man.
Well, that just sounds weird in general.
Oh no, so Chainsaw Man is an anime, fantastic manga, a work of art. But the English cast, the lead actor that plays the main character sounds nothing as what I would assume Denji would be. And also
that's how I feel with Ghost of Tsushima. The voice actors don't match up as well as the Japanese voice actors.
The worst part is with this voice actor, it's Bryce Pattenbrook. So I didn't mind him at first when I watched Attack on Titan, and then my friend pointed it out to me that Bryce Pattenbrook sounds the exact same in every damn anime that he stars in. There's no like change in how his voice sounds. Like Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Blue Exorcist, Seven Deadly Sins, and also what was the one we were just a Chainsaw Man. All 5 of those characters in that anime sound the exact same. They have no change in tone of how he does it, and it's so bad. And I never really figured it out until it was pointed out to me. And so now I'm kind of like, I'm watching the subbed versions of these animes because when I first got into anime, I had to watch English dubbed, and then once I started to kind of be like, oh, anime is awesome, I started to kind of go further into watching subbed, and now I really like sub.
Thank you for that sandwich guy first. I don't know. I don't know. Even though I've not been a really big fan of anime or anything like that. Um, I just, it must be just like a natural subtitle thing. I
Mhm.
can already like. You guys are gonna hate me for this, especially if we ever have movie nights, which I'm planning on doing more often, and like within the podcast server.
Mhm.
No matter what movie it is, I'm going to ask for subtitles on because the volume's fine. I can hear everything fine. I just need to like know that's what the fuck he said,
Fair.
and so I'll read that everything like
That
in my peripheral.
that
It's so
reminds me,
weird.
when I had some friends over and we were watching Joker. Um, they're like, "Can you throw in subtitles?" I'm like, "No." Okay.
I'm gonna fight you back.
To be fair, I have built.
Of course, the weeb, right? The polar opposite of the nerd.
No. Okay, listen. Let's open up the curtain here for a minute. Okay, you see this TV? Okay, you see that one speaker right there, and there's a subwoofer here, and then you've got no. I've got a movie theater sound system. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 speakers in the front, 2 subwoofers, 2 in the back. Okay.
If we were to go to a movie theater right the fuck now, or a drive-in, you know what I mean?
You would still ask for subtitle?
I would tip the fucking cinematographer $20. Yes.
I will slap you.
No, I should be able to read my movie.
It's
Let me read my movie in peace, you guys.
No.
Come on. If they're that much of a distraction to you, I don't really know what to say, honestly.
And
I don't.
I know it's not anime, but like, I kind of want to watch Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse in anime, or like in Japanese, because I'm kind of curious what it would sound like. Because I feel like it'd be pretty badass. As awesome as the voice cast is for the English, I feel like it'd be pretty sweet.
You might be onto something,
right? And apparently, was it Amalie, the singer? He did a song for Across the Spider-Verse, like an intro in Japan. And I'm like, why can't I get that? Why is it only in Japan? That is rude. Thank you very much.
Oh, I was like, because you're not an anime, BaZz.
I just want the song.
BaZz wants his own anime intro.
That would be awesome.
I have gotten into music making again, so we'll see about that, buddy. See about that. Just mess around with some
It's the BaZz Man. He comes in and watches anime. It's the BaZz Man. Don't watch out, because he's gonna make you watch anime. There it is.
And that's clipped. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, you can't get all the clips here, okay? There's got to be moments where you clip me. I think the amount of times I've clipped you.
I clip you. Yeah, I don't get to clip you very often.
No, it takes a moment.
Oh shit, man, that's great.
So you got to hear me sing "Baby Got Back," and then you got to hear me sing my new song.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to highlight that other one. Yeah. That was great.
Yeah.
I just, you do you.
I will do me, boo.
Gee. Oh man. Oh, I kind of do want to get back into Dragon Ball and watch that from the beginning to see like the progression of it. I'm just not sure because there's a lot of people who argue that that's not even anime? Question mark.
For Dragon Ball?
Mistaken? Yeah.
Are you sure it's not Avatar? Because I know Avatar: The Last Airbender. There's a big discussion on if that's anime or if it's a cartoon. Personally, I think it's a cartoon, because not even just because it's American made, but it has very much cartoon vibes. Because like a lot of people are like, it's made by Americans, it can't be anime. I'm like, wrong.
I was about to say that's not
just because. Yeah, it's like, you can't say just because it's made in Japan it's an anime, because there are a lot of manhwa, Korean manga, because they're called manhwa, that are anime. Tower of God is an anime, yeah, but technically it's a manhwa. Hellbound, it's on Netflix, it's a live action show. I tried watching it, wasn't really my thing, but that's also a manhwa. Like there's a bunch of other yeah. Have you seen Hellbound?
No, that
It's
sounds interesting though.
I thought so too, but basically it's like when these people are about to die or something, these like creatures come out and like brutally kill you, and then there's just like an ash thing down there. They're basically like hellhounds almost. I don't know. I don't know the whole premise. Don't quote me on that. But it did not get my attention. I tried to watch it and force myself to sit through it, and I really couldn't. So I was like, you know what? Because I watch Squid Games, I can watch like another live action Korean show. So I was like, I can do this, and I sat through it. I'm like, no, I can't do it. Squid Games was just something else. I loved Squid Games.
I was about to say, I think Squid Game would be in its own category though. They
Yeah.
pretty much made.
Well, apparently Squid Games and The Heist, well, like that and The Heist are probably like one of the top like earners in Netflix. I've never seen The Heist, but I know it's another show that is not English originally and has been doing very well. I think it's called The
Let me
Heist.
look this shit up for you guys.
It's on Netflix. Sponsor.
The Heist television series.
Technically, it's not a television series. It's on Netflix, so it's a streaming platform series. Judgment.
Yeah, where's my fucking look into the eye? You get 5 minutes for the eye.
Just intensely stare into that eye.
Yep.
Wait, no, side eye. Just ominous silence.
Yeah. Well, because like I've always I had a spree of watching heist movies. More specifically Jason Statham movies because
has he done
movies
heist movies? I don't remember him doing heist movies. I remember Transporter, I remember Mechanic, I remember Expendables.
Look out Jason Statham's IMDb and just go through the list of movies and
it requires so much work.
Pick any of the movies that you like other than the ones that you mentioned just now. And
Jason Statham.
Swear to God, is like all heist based movies, bro. There was like 3 or 4 of them that I watched on Netflix in a row.
Oh, and Crank. I remember Crank. He was in Spy, Meg.
Crank was sick.
Crank was awesome. Crank was like sick. It had no reason to be as awesome as it was, but it did.
It was Jason Statham just being Jason Statham, bro.
I love how I open up Jason Statham's IMDb and it's like Fast X, Operation Fortune, Fast 9, Rat the Man, Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw, the Meg, Fast 8. The Mechanic, movies. Fast 7. It's like he does one movie and then it goes back to Fast and the Furious.
It's because, man, he has the heist feed.
Yeah. Oh, Homefront. I remember Homefront. But yeah, Homefront. And then Fast and Furious 6.
There's another one in there that was like
Wild Card. Redemption. Parker, Safe, Killer Elite.
Parker was sick. If you haven't seen Parker,
I don't think I've seen Parker.
Super dope. That one is like just straight up him being a fucking just badass. Just Jason Statham.
Oh, War. You got Jason Statham versus not Jet Li. Yeah, Jet Li.
I was like, what?
I was about to say Bruce Lee, but like, no. Bruce Lee, he's not around. I don't think so. Transporter 2 was awesome. Transporter 3 was meh.
I'd never seen the Transporter series, so.
He was in Red Faction 2. Did you know that? The game?
No.
Why'd you go English? You went no.
Because.
We did English accents because, you know, I like to mix my English with Australian British, and I don't know what I'm gonna be.
That's very weird. Yeah.
It's like, what are you? I don't know.
I don't know how we got onto the topic of heist movies and Jason Statham from.
I blame you.
Whatever we're talking about. Hey. I blame me too.
Okay. I wonder if there's any heist anime. I don't know.
Kind of interesting. That would be.
I'm gonna search it. Let's see if there's heist anime.
If there is, I don't know if I want to see it. I like, to be honest.
Heist anime. Top 10 best anime for crime, drama, and heist fans.
That's
Cowboy
that was
Bebop.
dramatic, bro.
That was very, very dramatic.
that was... Oh man.
All right, let's read this in a dramatic tone. After I frickin', excuse me, it looks like you're losing ad blocker. Well, yeah, no shit. Continue without disabling. All right, there we go. Alrighty, let's see here.
Bro. Fine, I'll do push-ups.
Who did push-ups?
Fine with me doing off of camera.
I want to see on camera. If you're doing push-ups, it's got to be on camera. Otherwise, I don't know if you're doing it. Right, Raven? Right. Raven believes so too.
I don't think Raven is that. If you guys really don't believe me, that's hilarious. Because why would I need to make up that I'm doing push-ups? But also,
look at this
because
puppy.
you guys don't believe me.
Look at this puppy.
Just do this. No, I won't look at you, puppy. You know why? Because I'm gonna fucking do this so I can do my push-ups for you guys. All right, I'm gonna take off my headset because it's charging. Okay, all right, okay, and I'm gonna do these 5 push-ups. Okay, all right. Look, see, here's the ground that I usually do them on. Okay.
1,
And this is what I usually
2,
do.
3, 3.5, 4,
with my nose.
4.5, 5.
4.5, really? Fuck yourself, BaZz. All right, that's it. There's your push-ups. Before you know it, I might even be an anime character. I've got the personality for it, right?
Did you wait? What? Repeat that.
I said before you know it, I'll be an anime character.
Okay, I thought you said
you're making me work out. Yeah, no, I didn't say.
I thought you said you're gonna bang.
There, buddy.
Before you know it, I'm a bang an anime character. That's what I thought you were gonna say. I was like, which one?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Who is your waifu?
Me, bitch.
No, it's not. It's.
I can't with you. I can't. That was 3, Sandwich.
Everyone will just be like, "What did I just hear?"
Okay. Yeah, no, hey.
The BaZz doesn't ooh.
I may not be a weeb, but I know the ways. All right.
That's fair. Oh god, I can't believe I just did that.
Hey, someone clip that because I didn't.
Rude. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what else we got on here. We got Dragon Ball. We've already talked about Dragon Ball. I'm looking at my anime shelf because like this is my weebness. I'm the weeb.
I'm just here for the show.
We've got some Tokyo Ghoul. We've got a new anime that will be coming out soon called Solo Leveling, and it is going to be badass.
Yeah, it's rigged. You know why, Sandwich? Because you said I did 3 push-ups.
I've been cheated by Pokemon. Ooh.
It's because he said I only did 3 push-ups.
That's fair.
I did 6. I counted.
My goodness. I feel like I'm ready to fall asleep today. I went on a mission.
I don't. Man, that was your decision. I'm not even gonna say like. That was your decision.
What do you mean? This was a must. There wasn't even like a decision. It had to happen.
That's true. The second I can get enough money for a Darth Vader helmet, you bet your ass I'm going to somehow within this setup or room even configure it so that you guys can see Darth Vader's helmet all the time because like he's over there. You know, he's
just chilling. He's chilling like a villain.
That's my wax. Leave.
Okay. I just had to.
He is definitely chilling like a villain. He's also just a wax burner. So you know, I would like some more functionality, I guess, if you will, out of a bus like that. I'll be right back because apparently my mom just texted me. So Weeb, you gotta hold it down.
I gotta hold it down. Oh my,
This is your episode. After
oh
all,
my
buddy.
goodness, he's putting all the pressure on me. I'm just chilling here. Hope everyone's enjoying the episode so far. I'm just gonna look fantastic in this little chair that makes a little squeaky sound. And be like, woo! But yeah, Sandwich, you said on Don's chat that you were gonna go see the boy bro, that you'll talk to us later. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream, and I hope to see you soon. That's awesome. We love your suggestions. You're saying that Don should be playing, or not playing, watching Death Note and Inuyasha, and also agreeing about Full Metal Alchemist. So we're definitely going to continue that, and I'm not sure if we're going to continue watching Mob. We're going to see what he thinks of it, if he wants to continue that, or if he wants to start watching Full Metal Alchemist and Death Note, or Hell's Paradise. Who knows? We'll probably finish up the rest of the episode. Oh, you're finally back. Oh my gosh. I was talking my ass off here.
You know, sometimes I don't think that's even hard for you, though.
You're just like, man, it's like, man, shut this guy up.
For me. I'll talk some with him. I don't fucking.
You'll watch some of that with us? Perfect, Sandwich. I would love that. More people in there, the better. We can have like a nice little anime watch party. Also, if you haven't, I know you're in it, Sandwich. But for everyone else, if you haven't already, we do have a Discord for our Nerd and Weeb podcast. So all you have to do is just let us know in the comments, and we will send you a link. We'll whisper the link over to you. Whisper it. Whisper. Whisper it over to you.
A command set up.
Oh, you do?
For that.
I still have to get my command all set up.
Well, so but I was about to say I didn't have enough time, and I didn't think of it before we had to set up for the podcast. But I was gonna have you send me another perma invite that I can make both of our commands with and stream elements.
Oh, right.
That way it'd be different than our personal Discord links, because my Discord has like a timer, you know what I mean? We could do the same thing when we do podcasts. That's neither here. That's neither
here there.
Yeah. Words
are hard.
So
but yes, so you can do his command on his chat. You can let me know and I'll send it to you personally. You get a nice personal message from the BaZz man. And we will get you all joined up in the Discord, and you can join us on anime nights, talk to us about our previous podcasts. Even if you want to hear something specific in a podcast, you can throw some ideas at us and we'll be happy to listen to them and possibly do them.
Have us talk more about waifus.
Exactly. Wait, Fan Expo is going to happen, and I might get myself a waifu pillow because I'm the weeb, and no shame. No shame at all.
I sleep behind my gaming.
My girlfriend will probably be happy, not happy about it, mad about it. She'll probably look at it and be like, really? Why? I'm like, I don't know. it's anime.
To each their own.
She'll be like, why do you have a waifu pillow of Sasuke? I'm like, Sasuke's bae.
See, and I don't know. I have no rhetoric.
You're just like, who is that person?
Yeah, I'm lost, man.
Sasuke Uchiha.
I just don't know. Sorry.
But yes, we will definitely be doing that. I was talking to everybody before you rudely interrupted our discussion. Yeah, I know. How dare you come back to the chair? I was telling everybody that we don't know if we're going to continue Mob Psycho. We're going to kind of see where you were at, if you wanted to continue that, or if you wanted to start on Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and also finish the episode of Hell's Paradise. Kind of see where you are with what you want to watch.
Oh, you know.
You can return back to the stream now. You have my permission.
No, this is cool actually. I'll just do the rest of the podcast from here, man.
Oh, you moping.
No, I'm not moping. This is it's pretty chill, man. Get to lay down and everything. Shit.
I love how the chair is like slightly moving.
It's because I'm here, man. I'm just not here. You understand?
You're under the invisibility cloak.
All right. I'll come back.
All right.
I'll come back.
That's the question.
I would like to continue Mob because that one has been pretty cool.
Okay.
It's been very interesting to see the dynamic of that, or rather his story arc, right?
And the facial expressions.
I think that's one thing I can enjoy about this anime too, is it's not. I can't take it seriously.
It'll be like such
because
a
it's
normal
not
conversation, and then
serious.
something serious happens. We're like, and it's like all detailed on their face.
Or they'll intentionally make it funny as fuck. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
It's a nice balance of like what anime is. And Mob Psycho is also a very loved show by us weebs. That I know for sure. I haven't really seen anybody talk bad about Mob Psycho. And I still need to finish season 3. I'm like halfway through season 3. And it's only, and I believe it's only 3 seasons.
And they're not making it anymore?
No. I believe they finished the manga line.
Interesting.
And that's one thing that's good about anime is they know when to end the show. They know not to drag it on. If they have the source material, then they're gonna go with the source material. There are some shows, obviously, like every other people that make shows, where it does drag on so much. Literally.
I'm just gonna say it as an American consumer myself.
I mean, look at Attack on Titan. We've been there's Attack on Titan season 4, final season. Okay, cool. Attack on Titan, final season, part 2. Okay. Attack on Titan, season 3, part 1. What? You're part 3. How do you have part 3, part 1?
And I think you were mentioning the other day what my stance was on parted movies, and I'd mentioned that if it wasn't you, then it was somebody else.
It was me.
Like okay, I was like, it's just a perfect roll in, regardless. They're done well. If they're done well, I should say, I have no problem with it.
Yeah.
You know, like the Hunger Games.
Yeah, movies. I
had to have that different part series.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Movies I say are fine for parts. It's shows. When you classify a show like a season as the final season, but then you're saying, all right, final season, part 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like, just even if you're gonna do it, just do final season part 1, and then make it 20 episodes. You don't need to say that part 2 is or part 1's 10 episodes, part 2 is 10 episodes, part 3 is a movie, and then I believe part 4 is going to be a movie as well. It's just like, just condense it to 2 parts at least if you are going to part it, because at this point it's not even
that, like, not even watching Attack on Titan or anything like that. I have seen bits and pieces here and there, so I know the premise of the story.
Yeah.
It seems like they wanted to flesh out the series more, and there's only so much you could do, and they fucking ended it the second season, you know what I mean, or the third season, whatever the case.
Well, yeah, because first
story writing, what
happened was the first season, they did the first season, and then they realized, oh shit, we're now like at to where the manga like finished. The manga is still continuing, but like they had no source material, so they went on break for I believe like 2-3 years, and then they did season 2, and then they continued it on once they were caught up with the manga. Problem is, now they're on like the final chapters of the last season, and there's so much information there, but they're milking it way too much, and that's where a lot of people are getting annoyed with. It's like, just end it. We've been waiting for now 3 years. Yeah, about 2-3 years of the final season, and it's getting ridiculous.
See, and I just I can't. I can't, bro.
Yeah.
That's I guess I wouldn't even say that the same thing happened to Clone Wars, because they didn't even really specify that the season ended.
Yeah, that was kind of open.
Kind of ended. Yeah, it just kind of stopped airing on Cartoon Network, and everybody got depressed as fuck.
And I think that's also because there was
came back and was like, "Hey yo, so Disney,
yeah,
what do you want to do with this?"
And I think that was because they lost
66.
Yeah, because they lost their rights, or Lucasfilm was going through that whole like disaster of Lucasfilm and LucasArts. Because if you notice now, the games don't even say LucasArts. They don't start with it. They start with Lucasfilm or Lucas Games. Yeah.
They had to create a whole new company.
Which I miss the LucasArts logo, where that little dude would always do something special for each game.
For the Force Unleashed.
Yeah. Exactly. Or he throws the lightsaber and it grabs it and then lightnings the logo. But
Because then it comes back and it makes the sun, like it makes the dawn of the
yeah.
sunrise over him.
So like that, yeah, like for that, that's when they lost everything, and then Disney's just like, let's buy that, let's buy Lucasfilm or LucasArts and make our own thing, and then that's when they brought back season 7 and Lost Chapters. No, Lost Chapters was already in it, so it's just season 7. Which like that one's fine because like they came back after a while. It wasn't even like it was originally planned to do that. Like
Right.
it was more of a
Yeah,
financial situation.
You can't even really, right? You can't even really say that it's in comparison as the like it's not the same thing as what happened to Attack on Titan. Essentially, I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's a similar situation, but it's not even. It's just a whole big unfortunate unravelness called Disney.
But yeah,
Rip to us not getting any more Star Wars games than that we were like going to though.
I believe we're still gonna hear something.
Well, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, so, like, what I mean by that is EA had 10 years to do what they did with the EA Star Wars exclusivity contract that they drew up with Disney, and did what they did with the 10-year exclusive contract with Disney. So,
yeah,
that's off topic though.
I mean, technically, there's still some anime stuff in that Star Wars topic, so it's not really off.
Series,
Yeah, Visions.
That's actually really cool.
Have you?
I will say that that opened up the door for more anime series. I love the first episode of the first season, or like the first series, I guess, of Visions. The Duel. Perfect.
Yeah. So, which episode? How many episodes have you watched of Visions? Because I've been waiting to talk to you about this, and the fact that we now have an anime episode that we can talk about this on here with, because we started talking about Visions in our first episode on Star Wars Day, and then we never really talked about it after. We didn't really have a time to talk about it.
I've seen parts. I've seen the full first series of animations.
Okay.
The second 9, I've only watched, I think.
I'm searching up them right now to see which ones I've actually watched.
I think I've only seen the up to the second or third episode.
So you've seen Sith, Screecher's Reach, In the Stars. Those are the top. Those are the first 3. 4 is I Am Your Mother.
In the Stars definitely sounds familiar. The other
it was that one was
so
In the Stars was about 2 sisters. They were trapped on a planet that was all rainy, basically, and the Empire took it over. The animation was kind of like a Wallace and Gromit style, like it was kind of clay.
Yeah, I think I did watch that one then.
And Screecher's Reach was this girl going up with her friends to this mountain because they heard this screeching sound. Did you see that one?
That one was fucking terrifying.
That one was awesome. I was not expecting how that ended.
I'm just gonna go ahead and call out whoever the fuck made that episode at Studio Ghibli. Who the fuck authorized that scary shit, bro? real talk.
Like that was I don't want to spoil that, like what that was and what happens in the end, because for me,
all I'm gonna say is
yeah,
no.
But the ending of that episode was really cool. I was not expecting how that was going to end. To be honest, episode 1, Sith, it was okay. I wasn't a big fan of it, to be honest. I thought it was cool a little bit because of like how the Sith looked. It was like a Plo Koon species of Sith. But I don't know. I personally, my favorite episode, which I recommend you watch. I know the episode 4, I Am Your Mother, is like first, and then it's that one. But Journey to the Dark Head. I saw a main character with white hair, and I was like, I'm watching that episode first. And the animation, the animation for it was awesome. It was really cool.
That's interesting.
And it's like, yeah, it's Jedi versus Sith episode as well. So I was like, okay, that looks cool. But yeah, I would definitely recommend to watch that one. I thought it was very well done. I still need to finish it. I have 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 left.
And I think I'm pretty much in the same boat as you. I'd have I can't even fucking look right now. So I don't have Disney Plus at the moment. That'll change tomorrow. Yeah. I think my favorite episode from the Visions compilation in general, like combining with first and second series, definitely has to be I'd say the first episode, the duel.
Yeah. Oh, that's why you're giving me that look.
Yeah.
That's fair.
The duel. It was pretty cool. I didn't the first episode of the second series was good, but I definitely can understand why you didn't like it. I was kind of on the fence too, and it took me 2 tries to even watch it. So I was like, this isn't as good or hooking as the first episode from the first series.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
I think it was the Ronin was the first episode, right?
No, it's called The Duel.
No. For is it?
Visions? Yeah, it's called The Duel, bro.
Yeah, but it's the Ronin. Like the guy himself. He's a Ronin, technically.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, there's the whole thing was just kind of confusing.
Yeah,
and
it was really cool.
It makes you think.
Yeah, but yeah, that was also
like,
another good.
Pulls out a red lightsaber, and then yeah. If you haven't seen it yet, you should. You guys are not. You're not missing out, but you kind of are missing out because
you're missing out.
It's up until this point, we haven't seen anything done with like. There's been Star Wars adaptations, you know what I mean? Star Wars like films, fan films, yada yada.
But if you're a weeb and you like Star Wars, it's a must see.
Not just that, but it's such a creative turn for the actual Star Wars universe, Everything else was retconned, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or Darth Revan.
The cartoon series, video games, and then the live action movies and shit. You know what I mean? The TV series.
Yeah.
And that's what we get for Star Wars content. And then Visions comes out and it's like, holy shit, this is a breath of fresh air. It's something that you are used to seeing, but like at the same time, not used to seeing because it's a whole other hemisphere of culture going into the same style or adaptation to the actual story, I guess, or like the universe of Star Wars. That's fire to me. that's my very long drawn out opinion of of Star Wars Vision.
That's true. All right, so I think it's time for us to let everyone know what our big reveal is for episode 7. I'm gonna open up the picture here. So, episode 7, we are going to be having our guest star as Lord Law for episode 7 of the Nerd and Weeb podcast. He's going to be talking with us about his basically start of becoming a content creator. He's now verified on Instagram. I believe he's verified on TikTok, and on YouTube. He's doing like live streaming, and he's very public on that. And he actually went viral on TikTok, and that's kind of, for what I understand, how he blew up. But I remember the day when he first came up to me, and I talked to him, and I talked a lot about this on our second episode of podcast of becoming a content creator. And when he approached me of a follow for follow, and that's why I always was kind of positive in terms of follow for follows. So we've been friends since, and we've been in contact with each other on and off. Played some Diablo the other night. But yeah, he'll be joining us in this podcast next week, Wednesday. I believe we said 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe I said that. We'll confirm it on our Instagrams, both mine and Don's. But yeah, well, I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be really cool to have another person talking with us, and we're not just gonna kind of focus on that. We're gonna obviously talk about him. And then we'll probably talk about some gaming stuff too, because I know, Don, you're itching at some gaming industry things.
I posted a TikTok about the release date for Assassin's Creed Mirage.
There you go. We got Raven barking, she's excited. We got Don barking some Assassin's Creed things. He's excited. I'm excited for next week's podcast. Let's go.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Raven, are you excited? Come here.
Doesn't happen.
Come here. You got your piggy. We got a piggy. We're so excited. All the excitement. Raven's looking at this pig. She doesn't know what's going on. Here we go.
October 12th. It's coming out.
October 12th, 2023. Be there. Be square. Buy the game. Play Assassin's Creed. Assassinate some people illegally.
That's just turned into Assassin's Creed / Ubisoft spokesperson.
Sponsor.
Question mark? I don't know.
I went from being excited about our podcast and then just like trailed on to some Assassin's Creed, and then we're gonna bring it back onto our podcast here.
I don't know about that, man. It's gonna be hard. I brought it back up. I can't.
I know you're gonna have to hold on to it. You got 1 week. You can hold on to it, and you can talk to him.
I fucking love it, bro. I can't believe we actually got an unveiled release date, dog. I'm so fucking excited, bro. It's no longer this summer.
Yep.
We actually have a fucking date, you guys. It's coming. It's here. All right. Oh, if you want to get to outros, guy.
Oh,
because we've effectively spent our time for today.
That's true. So thank you all for coming in. Make sure you drop a like on both our channels, and make sure you check out our Spotify and subscribe. We love you all. I'm the Weeb.
I'm the nerd.
And this is our podcast, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Love you.
Have a good one, you guys.